you'll be getting 5,000 naira every blessed day. This 5,000 naira every blessed day, you are going to times it. DJ, please stop. I don't need a sound. I don't need a sound. Thank you. Just stop. Thank you. This is what you are going to be getting in a week. 25,000 naira in every week. So this is what you are going to be getting if you are to participate in this 25,000 naira in every week. Then we times this 25,000 naira, we times it times 4, which is 1 month. You are going to be getting 100,000 naira with 70 something thousand naira, and this trade is likely to last up to 8 months. And I think that's one great news now. So whatever you are doing here with me, it's very 100% secure. Trust me. So you got to join now and find out. So this is likely to last to 8 months, and we times this in times 8. Now, you can see within these 8 months, I think you're going to be making 800,000 naira for yourself. And this is just it, with just investment, with just capital of 70 something thousand naira. At the end of the day, you are going to pay a token to these people that you are going to be partnering with to make this trade possible for you, just like that. Just like that. And it's amazing. Hello, good evening, everyone. It's your guy Chinonso. How are you guys doing? And happy new year. I want to quickly make this video based on the fact that a lot of people are just slide to my DM and they were asking me as arbitrage opportunity ended in Nigeria, as is there no way people can trade in Nigeria anymore, add to what is going on in the country, or naira policy, or naira policy notes and all that, and and the restrictions, limitations and all that when it comes to international transactions here in Nigeria. So we all know that. Now, what I want to quickly show some people, one of the reason why a lot of people, like if you come to check it now, a lot of people, mostly the YouTubers, social media influencers and all that, are stopped talking about arbitrage. The truth is that the limitations in Nigeria is much, and there is no way people, a lot of people can go about that. That is the simple truth. But today I'm going to show you something different in which I think you can also participate and get something out of this. And then that I will take you to my calculator. Because of some certain things that is happening in Nigeria, I wouldn't want to mention some certain things, but there's a kind of strategies of which we are going to use to make some money from the internet and from trading, and that is not going to be limited in any way, because we are going to do it in a way that we are not transacting even with card, or trying to transact with bank transfer, in which way. So it's going to be something different, and that is what I'm going to be showing to you, because a lot of people on YouTube is yet to discover this, and for this reason I don't want to be mentioning everything. So sorry about that. I will mention many things in order. I don't really trust this devilish people here in these countries and all that. So that is always against the transactions and the youth and all that. So you know what I mean. So I don't want to mention a lot of things. So I'm so very sorry about that. So if you haven't joined my link, you can look check on the link of of each of my video, my YouTube video. Check on the link description below. You're going to see the link to join my Telegram group, or and also my social media, what do they call it, my WhatsApp group. Or okay, just let me show you something. There's what they call the cross-border arbitrage. When you talk about cross-border arbitrage, that simply means trying to engage those that are not in the country, that are not within your country, or that is outside your country, into a trade with them, whereby you can send them money and begin to transact with them, and make some profit at the end of the day. Then any trade that you engage somebody, it's not just you within the country, it has to do with somebody outside the country, to make it possible for getting people from other country to trade with them, like partner with them in trade, in kind of some trade, and make profit at the end of the day, based on the agreement between you and them and all that. So that is when you bring something we call cross-border, bringing people into other country to trade with them, and telling them this is what we are going to do and all that. So that is when you mention cross-border. But this kind of trade I'm going to be showing to you, it's going to look like the same thing, is equally the same thing, but this is a different kind of cross-border arbitrage, because in this with this I'm going to be showing to you now You don't need to send somebody. Most people, you can send them money to the bank account, you can send them money, trying to find the means to send them money to their countries. And you see that this has been a very great challenge, has been a very big challenge, because a lot of people out there, possibly there's a way you can receive, if you have to receive money from other country which is profitable. But the challenge here is how you're going to be able to send this money back to people, most countries in South Africa and all that. And most apps that do offer these opportunities, for us to do this, you can see their exchange rate is not profitable to us. It's not in our favor. It's not in our favor at all, because the rate is very high, after which you've convert, you can see they're taking the profit and everything. So, and a lot of them has even blocked this means of even doing foreign transaction at all. So, but this is what I'm going to be showing to you. I'm going to make this so snappy, and this, I'll be showing to you. I'm not going to mention things like I said, because a lot of YouTubers are yet to discover this. And this is called, it's simply called, I call it Pakistan rupee arbitrage, Pakistan to GBP arbitrage, which you can also participate as a Nigeria and also make this. So how do you go about this trade? Then you can make, this trade is for those who really have cash, you have money. It's not like one of those trade with 10,000, 20,000. The budget for such trade, for this kind of trade, is ranging from $100 to $200. So if you want to profit on this trade, you can do this trade alone. And if you want to do it on your own, I want to show you something, because now, what you need to do if you want to engage in this trade, when you open up your Binance account here, you can see that what you need to do normally, before, if you want to send money to somebody, they would try to tell you to avoid sending USDT, buying USDT from here and send it, because when you buy USDT here in Nigeria, you are already on a black market rate. So, but now, the difference between, with other trade and this very trade, when it comes to Pakistani trade, this, you are going to use buy the same USDT. So you are not sending through bank account or your bank cards and all that. No, you are sending through USDT. You're going to buy here, even though it looks like this is a black market rate, then you're still going to buy it like this and send to somebody in Pakistan, and there is some certain things they will be doing for you in order to make this trade profitable, conversions and all that, and send back to you, and you make more profit from this. Now, but I don't want to mention a lot of things here, because of some restrictions that is really happening. Maybe when you drop updates, you remember some of the things we discussed in the past, vendor due, and a lot of them, there were a lot of restrictions. So if you have somebody in this country, Pakistans, you have somebody in Pakistan, so whom you can do this with. And if you have, like Pakistan ID card and everything, maybe you're currently in Nigeria and all that, there's some certain things we are going to be showing you on how you are going to be able to use these things and get this trade done possible. So, but now, if you don't have, maybe you can say, oh wow, I really want to know how I really want to partake on this trade, and I really want to be benefiting from this. But the moment, you have no one in Pakistan, and you have not no connection or link in Pakistan, so are you going to partake on this business, or are you going to participate? So what I'm going to be showing to you now, for example, like I said, you will need $100 and $200 to participate. Now, if you are trading with $200 at the moment, I would say $200 at the moment here. If you check it, plus minus, I think it should be 150,000 or 152,000. If I'm mistaken, am I really mistaken or correct? So, okay, let's just leave it in that rate. So it's like, say, 150,000, and that is what you're going to be using to trade as an individual. Then if you want to be trading with, you want or to trade or invest to trade with us, you're also going to be investing. We drop it at the rate of $100, which we can match, add up with the capital and all that, and give you your own return at the end of the day. So that is what we do, and these are the things how we are going to be doing it. For example, if you are trading on, you're trading with 150,000 naira, we only made it possible for 1 week, a week in every week. We made it 5 days in a week. So 5 days in a week, which is ranging from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, there will be no trade. So you are going to be investing, bringing capitals like $100. You see, it's like 70 something thousand naira at the moment. So, or $200 either. So this is what you'll be getting. Let me just make it clear to you here in this calculator now. For $100, you'll be getting 5,000 naira every blessed day. This 5,000 naira every blessed day, you are going to times it. You're going to times it times 5, because it's 5 times in a day, equals to, and you're going to, this is what you're going to be getting in a week. 25,000 naira in every week. So this is what you're going to be getting if you're to participate in this trade. 25,000 naira in every week. Then we times this 25,000 naira, we times it times 4, which is 1 month. You are going to be getting 100,000 naira with 70 something thousand naira, and this trade is likely to last up to 8 months. And I think that's one great news now. So whatever you're doing here with me, it's very 100% secure, trust me. So you get to join now and find out. So this is likely to last to 8 months, and we times this in times 8. Now, you can see within these 8 months, I think you're going to be making 800,000 naira for yourself. And this is just it, with just investment, with just capital of 70 something thousand naira. At the end of the day, you are going to pay a token to these people that you are going to be partnering with to make this trade possible for you, just like that. Just like that, and it's amazing. So, and this is another thing that I will be showing to you, which is 150,000 naira. Let's say 150,000 naira, 150,000 naira, for the $200, 152,000. You're going to check it yourself. So, but that's what I want to show you, which is 10,000 naira. We'll be making 10,000 naira on daily basis, which is 10,000 naira times 5. Then you equals to, which is in weekly, you are going to make 50,000 naira, and 50,000 naira times 4, which is on daily basis, you are going to be making 200,000 naira in a month. And this 200,000 naira is going to times 8 months, you're going to be making 1.6 million naira just with 150,000 naira, my brother, just with 150,000 naira. And this is 100% legit. There is nothing that is stopping you. The way of sending this money is just through USDT. This is what you're going to be making. Now let's imagine that you have much more than this capital, and you were able to have multiple accounts to trade, to carry out this trade. Now I and some members of my team, which is in foreign countries, other countries, have made this possible. They have created a lot of multiple accounts in order to make this possible. And there is another thing I'll be offering you. If you also have to do this, you are still going to be, at the end of the day, if you're trading through us, you are going to be paying a token from this at the end of the day, or which will be removed at the end of every month. But you are going to see it, it's going to be transparent. You're going to see it live, and how this thing is going to play out. And there's something I want to also show to you. For example, if you have somebody in Pakistan, you have people you want to come to learn how this trade is possibly done, perfectly done. This is Pakistans, Nigeria, and some other African countries. So in any African country you are at the moment, and you just want to come and take this video now as it is hot. Now you can understand a lot of people have to go into extensive research, including to make this possible, and which also has to do with many people. If I have to come and check some countries that are sit together to make these things and arrive in this point and say this is how it is and this is how we're going to do it, and they have already set all the tools in place to make these things happen for you. And if you are, for example, you just want to come to learn how this thing is done, my brother, it's going to also cost you some money, because you're going to pay. And trust me, I'm not even the one teaching you, so it's not as if you're making payment to me and I will just come and teach you. No, somebody is going to teach you, and it's not, at this time it's going to be somebody from South Africa or somebody from Pakistan itself. teaching you and making this video live and sending you this live video complete for you, and you're going to make payments to have this video. And once you make payment, we must move on. And this is the latest update at the moment. This is the first time I'm dropping this update, but I want to take it to this length because I don't want to mention a lot of things in order for us to be on more on the safe side. So thank you, I really appreciate you. If you like what I just said to you, I'll remain my humble self, Chinonso Henry, and I also be there with you 247 to make sure that whatever we are doing is secure. Remember, I always say your security is one of my top priority, and we are in together. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys.